Chimo. Hi. My Heart and Soul family, this is Crystal, and today's topic I'm going to be speaking about three topics, three funny topics. Well, to me, but so it was the first one is about why a customer was terrified of my accent. Can you believe it? So basically, it all started. My sister and I, we worked at this job where when our manager leaves, everyone leaves at the same time, which is awesome because our manager usually left early. So for my sister and I, just we were just copying. We watch a lot of African movies, so we were just copying how they act and just copying the way they speak, how Africans speak. So when we were copying it, my manager was like, okay, she's like telling everyone, she's like, okay, I'm just waiting for a last minute she said she's just waiting for someone to basically tell her that it's time for us to just leave because we were all done packing our stuff, but our computers were still on. So she was just waiting for someone to tell her it's okay to shut down the computer. So then as soon as she was waiting, and I thought, we wouldn't get any calls because usually we don't get any calls around that time frame. So my manager, she's still waiting there, and I happened to get a call. The only person who got a call. So me wanting to do my job, so I don't just to avoid any craziness, any arguments the next day from my manager in regards to why I didn't answer the call. I answered this call. And I had and before I answered my sister, it just came in. So my sister and I, we were just speaking. We were like, and the thing is, how did they have this thing going on? How did all this thing happen? We were just speaking like that. So I was like, and then she was like, hi Chimo, how could she do this? How could she do all this? What is wrong with that? So we're just still speaking. Call comes in, and it's like it comes in silently. So I'm still speaking like that, and the customer calls in. She's like, hello. I was like, oh, hi. Thank you for calling this and this and this. And then she was like, did I call the right place? I was like, yes, ma'am, you called the right place. In my mind, I was like, oh my God, like I gotta be the one to get a call when everyone's saying, oh, it's time for us to leave and everything. She's like, are you sure I called the right place? By then I was so tired. So in my mind, I'm like, before you called the right place, if you don't call the right place, what are you calling us for? Like, I started speaking African. I was like, what are you calling us for? Like, we're about to leave. What are you calling us for? And my sister is at the end just laughing. I'm like, and then she was just like, are you sure? I'm like, hi. Jesus. I said, I was like, ma'am, I'm honestly trying to help you. She's like, I'm just making sure that I called the right place. I'm like, ma'am, you did call the right place. And then after assuring her, she finally felt comfortable, and then she was able to I was able to assist her. But it was just crazy because I didn't expect it, and that lady was so terrified. She's like, her voice sounded so shaky, like she called like I was speaking in tongues when I answered the phone. Oh my God, it was just crazy. But the second topic is I had a customer call in, and basically at the the previous job I was in, we had to read a thick paragraph of script to the customer. So the customer was basically having to hear it. So I was like reading the script to try to help out, just to make sure that, you know, everything is going well. So I'm reading the script, do my job, like, oh. As soon as I'm done, he's like, my God, ma'am, do you need water? I'm like, in my mind, like, my African side came out, and I was like, I better come on from here, Joe. You see me, I'm reading all these chapters, I'm reading all these pages. Why don't you go get me the water, eh? What be your problem, self? And I was, after saying that, he's like, well, in my mind, I was thinking that, but oh my God, like, how many of us wish that we could say what we're thinking when customers call in and we won't even get in trouble? Like, that's how I feel sometimes. But you know, you got to do your job and help out and get your bills paid. But I was like, this customer don't even know what I'm going through. I have to do this, like, in order to make sure that everything goes perfectly well. And so I'm just like, whatever. And then the next part is how guys tell me that they like me. So I'm gonna reenact, I'm do a little role play. So for me, I'll be like going through stuff. I'm like, Jesus, I don't know what to do with my life. I just don't know. I don't know. And then the guy next to me trying to talk to me, let's name him Chukudi. No offense to anyone who has that name, but let's name him Chukudi. So Chukudi comes in, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe that girl did that. She's so wicked. You wicked, you wicked, oh, you wicked. And then Chukudi is like, I know how you feel. And I know how you feel. And I'm there like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know why she's so wicked. Why? Chukudi is like, Crystal, I like you. That happens to me all the time. I'll be like going through crazy stuff and like trying to vent, and you know, thinking that we're all friends and all that stuff. And then the guy comes and he's like, Crystal, I like you. And I'm like, what? Where? Like, did you hear what I was going through? Did you hear it? So, and I'm like, I mean, it's cute because it's like off guard, but it's like, that's not the moment. Like, can you say it when I'm like, I'm not being frantic? Like, can you say it? But it was just crazy. But that's all I wanted to say. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, and hit that notification button. I love you all. Later.